Hey, what up? It's Todd 1822 here to review WWE Monday Night Raw. Now, I am laying down because I just don't feel like moving to do this video somewhere else in this house. So I'm gonna just stay right here on my bed and review Monday Night Raw. So Raw kicks off with the Viper Randy Orton made his return to WWE Fastlane. And then he mentioned, Seth Rollins. He promised us this would not be a 20-minute promo. Randy Orton kept his promise. It was just 14 minutes. So Stephanie, with the authority, Chile didn't say a word. Stephanie did all the talking right here. She let Randy Orton know, you are not a good guy, Randy Orton. You are not that type of guy. I want you to join the authority. And Randy Orton like, yeah, I ain't trying to do that right there. But then Stephanie said we will have a type of conference backstage. So Orton decided, you know what? Told Steph, I'll be there. So, you had Orton and Seth Rollins. They shook hands backstage and everything. And they made a main event. I think it was earlier in that segment. Daniel Bryan teams with Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and Randy Orton. Or as they did it backstage. I really can't remember. First match of the night, Dolph Ziggler versus Wade Barrett. Dolph Ziggler gets the victory. This was a solid match right here. Dean Ambrose came out with the Intercontinental Championship. Wade Barrett saying, "Get back to me." Then you had a little stare down between Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler. So now it looks like we won't be getting a triple threat match. Maybe a fatal four-way because you had R-Truth saying hashtag give him a chance or give Truth a chance. Something like that. It was one of those. You got to find a spot on the card for these guys at WrestleMania. So they have a triple threat or fatal four. I'm okay with it. I'm not hyped about it because, all these characters not really been having any momentum in the last couple months on television. So I'm not big on it, but hey, talented guys, it'll be a good match at WrestleMania. Triple threat or fatal four, one-on-one, it don't matter. Somebody going to put on a good match anyway. The primetime players who reunited last week, Darren Young and Titan O'Neil versus the Ascension. The crowd was dead for this match right here. The crowd didn't care for it at all. But PTP did end it the Ascension winning streak. But the winning streak wasn't that long anyway, so I don't want to break the winning streak. The winning streak about what? 4-0, 5-0. I didn't even call that winning streak really. Roman Reigns came out, nice reaction from the crowd. He got a microphone, talking about, he had to put up a spot for the Royal Rumble, and he had a match against Daniel Bryan. He proved his doubters wrong. Then Daniel Bryan came out, was like, you know what? You talking about your doubters, but I was the biggest Roman Reigns doubter. But last night, you proved to me you have heart. Because a lot of guys backstage, they big, they have to look like you, but they don't have a heart like me. And he said, you proved me wrong. Then Daniel Bryan started putting over Roman Reigns. The crowd didn't really like it, but yeah, some of the crowd, they was liking it right there. So then Paul Heyman came out, and it got very interesting. So Paul Heyman started saying, you know what? You are money, man. If you face The Rock, Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, I'm picking you. And the crowd was like, huh? And when I watched it, I said, you know what? The way Paul Heyman was building up Roman Reigns, they were teasing us that after WrestleMania, the night of WrestleMania, I should say, Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman will be together. But he did say, you know what? Even though I'll have you beat all those guys, you will not beat Brock Lesnar. But I love the way they teasing it. You can see it. Brock Lesnar will get screwed by Paul Heyman at WrestleMania 31. My prediction right now. Overall, very good segment. It still shocked me that they had Paul Heyman do all that to Roman Reigns, because that's how you teasing the heel turn. Because the crowd be like, oh, okay, they got him saying all this about Roman Reigns. The crowd ain't gonna like that right there. WWE Tag Team Championship rematch: the Usos versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. The match wasn't good like last night. Ending disqualification when Natalya pushed one of the Usos. Now like finally Natalya turned heel. I've been waiting for a long time for Natalya to be a heel again. Hopefully this feud will be pretty good in the next couple weeks. I don't know what they're gonna do with the tag team titles at WrestleMania. They're gonna be like a four-way tag team, or they're gonna have the Usos versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro again. My guess is they're gonna have a lot of tag teams at the show, and it might be a pre-show match. Most likely gonna be a pre-show. I love to see the tag team championships at WrestleMania on the card, but I see it as the pre-show match. Stardust versus Jack Swagger. I forgot about Jack Swagger. He's not the same without Zach Coulter. Goldust came out. His music was playing, so Stardust got distracted, and Jack Swagger defeated Stardust, and the crowd started chanting Cody, Cody. And Goldust saying trying to bring Cody Rhodes back. So my guess by WrestleMania, maybe the last 2 weeks or the final week of the last Raw, Cody Rhodes will get rid of the Stardust gimmick and he'll just be himself. Because it makes sense, because for this feud to continue to WrestleMania, he can't be Stardust anymore. He got to be Cody Rhodes, not Stardust. John Cena. Now, John Cena came out talking about his loss to Rusev, saying, how he will get Rusev back. He will defeat him. The same old John Cena promo. He's very passionate in his promo right here. Rusev was really good. A microphone line was saying, how he don't deserve a rematch at all. Rusev crushed him at Fastlane, and John Cena told him, I'm going to be United States champion. And Rusev was like telling him, you won't be it. So then John Cena let him know, I want a rematch against you, Rusev. And he said no. I like that, because it's been a long time in WWE when we see a heel say no to a match. They always agree to a match. And it actually gives more better build up, because soon John Cena going to be doing stuff to get Rusev to say, yes, we will have a match at WrestleMania 31. And speaking of WrestleMania, they're not calling it 31. They're just saying WrestleMania. I hope it's not the new thing when it's just WrestleMania and they don't use the numbers anymore. Like the segment right here. I'm liking this feud. And it will be for the United States Championship once he is set. And John Cena will win. But I'm wondering, will he bring back the Spectre United States Championship belt? I hope so. To me, that belt was so much better than the Spectre WWE title. Emma team with Paige versus Nikki Bella and Brie. Now, I turned my head for a quick second. I heard a pinfall. The Bellas won. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, now, I know the Diva matches are bathroom break matches, but this is a 3-hour wrestling show. Well, you know what? Sorry, Vince. An entertainment show. And you want to do this to the Divas really on a 3-hour show? Like, come on, WWE. Curtis Axel, talking about how he should, win the Royal Rumble, whatever. Axel Mania, who cares? He's very boring. He had a match against Ryback defeated Curtis Axel. The main event. Roman Reigns teamed with Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton. This was a good match right here. Enjoyed this main event right here. Seth Rollins tagged himself in. Randy Orton didn't like, so Randy Orton left the ring. Then, Roman Reigns hit him with the Superman punch. Was about to go for the spear. Daniel Bryan tagged himself in. Hit him with the running knee. 1, 2, 3. Your winners. Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was smiling about it. He had no problem at all with what Daniel Bryan did in that match. Then he shook hands. So then, the camera went out for a little while. And I'm like, uh-oh, here we go. Orton going to punt Seth Rollins right in the head. But no, Joey Murphy went to save him. Then he gave him the RKO. So then Randy Orton just went to the corner and picked up Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins was shot. Not a good ending to end Monday Night Raw. Very strange way. All that build up to get that. That's it. Like, everybody thought tonight was we will see the build between Randy Orton and Seth Rollins, but we didn't get that yet. Overall, tonight, Monday Night Raw was a boring show. Boring, just like Fastlane. And they said Brock Lesnar was supposed to be on, but I ain't seen no Brock Lesnar. So, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.